Right, everyone. Thanks so much. We've got Chelsea Sharks coach Sean Everett for your questions.
Sean, Janja, on such small margins, are games won and lost?
Okay, now we can hear you, so you can ask your questions.
Sorry. Sean, Janja, on such small margins, games are won and lost?
Yeah, very much so. We knew it was going to be a tight game. In the last two games that we played against each other, it was 3 points, either way. We won here and we lost in Durban, and the same thing happened tonight with a 1-pointer. So, yeah, we're disappointed because we did so much right in the first half, and we did get ascendancy in our mauls, and, we won the set piece battle, and then unfortunately in the last 20 minutes it fell apart. But yeah, we've got to be better than that if we want to win games against good teams like Western Province.
Sean, what would you say went wrong? There was a lot that went right, particularly in the first half, and 4 tries to 2. So, there was obviously some really good points, but where would you say things didn't quite go right?
Yeah, I think Mark, when you look how close the scoreboard was, I think you can manage the game accordingly. I don't think we handled the Province kicking game well in the second half. And they kept us in an hour off of the field, and we were dangerous in the first half because, we converted most of the opportunities that we had, and that's something that we've been working on. So, yeah, that's pleasing. And then obviously the line-out fell apart in the last 20. So when your mauls functioning, you can win clean ball, you can always earn penalties to put yourself into the right position on the field. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. So we need to have consistency off the bench.
Sean, hi there. Just on the mauls, was it a target for you seeing that Western Province struggled against the Lions in that facet of the game as well?
Yeah, I think if we look at the personnel that we had, starting tonight and coming off the bench, it certainly was a plan. Obviously, we looked at the weather conditions as well. I was quite happy that it didn't rain, by the way, because I think it would have been more messy. But, we expected bad weather, so that was part of our plan. And like I said, the guys were admirable in that department for the first 60 minutes. And then, due to system errors and individual mistakes, it fell apart. So, yes, it was part of our plan. And I thought when we executed them well, it worked.
And just to latch on, there were a couple of times it was not in the danger zone, but it happened quite often that the maul got pulled down illegally. And do you think that you could have gotten more reward out of that?
We'll have a look at that on the video. I can't comment on that at the moment. I don't talk much to the team after the game either until I have factual information. So I'll have a look at that. It'll be unfair to look at other reasons other than, we've got to be better in setting them all. And if you set it well, you shouldn't collapse it.
Sean, hard luck. Apart from the forwards that did quite well, mostly if you had that ascendancy, you'd probably win games. But you have a little magician on the wing. Really, can you give you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But you can maybe give us just your thoughts. That one try that he created was unbelievable. So just your thoughts on him.
I suppose it's a bit unfair to compare him to a young Sergio Peterson or a young Cheslin Colby, but he's certainly not the biggest guy, but he's got incredible feet and pace and a good game appreciation. Takia's been with us from when he left school. He's an ex-Paul Boys High pupil, and he came to us and he played in an under-19 team with Petru Budeleza them in 2018 and went on to represent SA under 20 at the World Cup. And he's been in our ranks and he's been coming through. He got a few opportunities in the preparation cup games, and last year when he played Russia, he played fullback and he was outstanding. We just feel that he's ready to have a good go at the moment. So I'm really pleased for him that he put in a good performance because he works extremely hard at his game and he's a delightful chap.
Do you regret at all releasing Evan Roos to Province?
I beg your pardon?
Is there a sense of regret about releasing Evan Roos to Western Province?
No, I don't regret when players make decisions to go home. We had Peter Steph du Toit at the Sharks, and it was his choice to live close to his family, and Evan Roos has made that choice as well. We can't keep a guy in our province if he feels that he needs to go home. So I'm just very glad that it's worked out well for him. Obviously, being in the comfort of his home, and close to his parents has given him the confidence to perform as well as he could. We've always known that Evan has got a tremendous amount of potential. As an under-19 boy, he was under 21 player of the year. So it's not that we wanted to get rid of him, it's just that he wanted to come home.
Just on this performance and your performance in the Currie Cup so far, how far along do you feel are you guys in being fully prepared for the British and Irish Lions?
Yeah, I think, it's only been 2 games. But yes, our group's been together for some time. I think they're looking forward to the challenge. And I think the chief thing, the chief indicator is that they go into this game well prepared and obviously understand what's coming their way. Not many of our players that are here have got international experience. In fact, not many at all, because, we didn't play Super Rugby over the last 18 months. So yeah, it's a big challenge for us, but we have to get the fundamentals right. Otherwise, we'll be punished on the day.
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah,
Ken,
sorry.
Yes, Ken.
Sean how's it, Michael? Thanks. Apologies for joining late if you have been asked this before, but you must be quite frustrated with that loss because, it looked like you guys would win that game for a lot of the time, but just the error rate and I guess too many penalties. Do you guys feel that you kind of lost that game yourselves?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it is disappointing because I think we did enough to win it. But you're right, the error rate was high from individuals. And yeah, like I said, we didn't manage the backfield well. But to get back to the penalties, I think our penalty count was good. We conceded 10. So we've made a big improvement in that area because in the Rainbow Cup, we were conceding 16. So we were better as far as the penalties were concerned. The average penalties that teams are giving away, that were giving away in the Rainbow Cup was sitting on 14. So yeah, we're below average as far as that's concerned. But yeah, I think the error rate of certain individuals certainly put the team under the pump.
Sean, despite that, this team is gelling quite good if you look at the attack, also on defense and keeping points away from your try line. There's a couple of more senior guys on the bench. So how do you bring them in, or is this a team that you are looking to take forward?
Yeah, I think there's a tremendous amount of pride within this group. I said it when I came in as coach that, one thing I don't want the public to criticize us of is a lack of energy and a lack of drive and motivation. And this team, regardless of what the result brings, has definitely not lacked that. So yeah, I'm proud of the boys and how they turn up week in and week out. Obviously, the next 3 weeks is going to be a challenge because, we've got a busy schedule. We play Wednesday, Saturday, Friday, Wednesday, Saturday. So, the guys are going to have to dig deep. But in saying that, yes, we've got experienced guys coming off the bench. We beefed up our bench quite a bit since the Rainbow Cup. And that's why probably today we're a little bit disappointed. But, at the end of the day, we've got to give credit to Western Province. They stayed in the fight and they had a good start to the second half, which probably blew us away with those quick 10 points that they scored.
All right, guys. Any other questions? You happy? Nice one. Thanks. I'll bring Dobbo as soon as I can. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Sean. Bad luck.